Well, Jimmy, congratulations. A good drive by you, a win, points in the bag, smile on your face again.
Yeah, definitely. Getting a win's always the best feeling. You're finishing in front of everyone. But yeah, it was a good race. We just managed the gap throughout the whole race, not making any mistakes, just keeping consistent.
Good to get those points in the bag and to have that drive after what's been a sort of so-so weekend for you.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, our free practice pace was phenomenal. We definitely had the pace to do it in quali, but I just didn't really execute on my behalf. Just struggled finding a gap, which just led to not being able to execute it fully, and then also the rain towards the end just cut the time a little bit short. But yeah, just picking up from what we've sort of established in qualifying, being able to pick up from that and get the win in the race too has been very good.
It's been an odd weekend in terms of the humidity, track temperature, tyre wear, hasn't it? And I guess sometimes you go into a race thinking, I'm not sure how this is going to plan out.
Yeah, 100%. That was, I think, going into qualifying, we weren't actually sure if it was going to be wet yet, because there was a couple of sights of some rain throughout qualifying, the start of qualifying yesterday, and it's definitely been different. Like free practice, I was sweating and like anything, and again yesterday I was sweating like anything, but today it's a lot cooler. There's a breeze, a lot more windier, and it's completely different conditions to what we were used to testing in leading up to today. And it was just, again, I think Rowan going into the hairpin had a massive lockup just because the lack of tyre temp there was, because you just had to work the tyres so much more on the outlaps.
Despite some of the challenges that you've faced so far this season, you're remaining positive. You're enjoying your racing, aren't you?
Yeah, 100%. I think I'm remaining positive because I know I can still do it. It's definitely, the fight's still in me. I think we're just going to have a big reset going into the second half of the season.
Really good drive, well done.
Perfect, thank you.
August, congratulations. A good way to round off this weekend at Oulton Park with a podium. You must be pleased with that.
Yeah, I'm quite pleased. Would have rather had a podium in race 1 or 3, but we take race 2 since we didn't do the job in qualifying.
Yes. Just talk me through the start of the weekend, because the conditions, it was really hot, it was humid, and Saturday perhaps didn't go to plan.
Yeah, definitely didn't go to plan at all. Couldn't start race 1 because of an issue on the grid, so that took me out of that one, and qualifying was tricky. We've had really hot weather in free practice, but then that shifted in qualifying. It became cold and rainy in the end, so I don't think that suited us as a team, and we fell a little bit backwards unfortunately, but we have to capitalise in where we can, and looking to race 3 now, starting 10th, I'm just going to have to do it all on the first few laps, because the field sort of settled down after that.
And to bounce back after yesterday and what went on in the start of the weekend, that make it even more satisfying for you to get a podium and bank those points.
Definitely, to bank points wherever you can is crucial in this championship. A bit of a confidence boost and mood boost, so it's not a terrible weekend.
Absolutely, really good drive, well done.
Thank you so much.
Well, Henry, well done. A podium and a good drive there from you in a windy Oulton Park.
Yeah, it was windy and definitely cold. I felt that on the first lap. Almost everyone I felt locked going into the hairpin, and then turn 2 just sliding around. But yeah, it was a bit different from yesterday with the heat. But I think a very good race. I'm happy.
It was a very good race and encouraging for you, because you've been struggling just to find that sort of that extra bit this season, haven't you?
Yeah, it's been definitely a tough start to the season. We had, of course, Donington the first round, not the best. It's just my debut. Silverstone was a good positive step, 2 rookie podiums and points. Then we had a bit of a low at Snet and Thruxton, both sort of just with problems and learning, but this is definitely a good way to go and come from those hard races.
Looking at your lap times as well, some nice consistency in there. You look very comfortable in that race.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely hard to find that comfort with Ethan being so close to me, but just sort of hitting your marks and trying to do the same thing every lap. It's hard, but I mean, it's what you have to do.
Absolutely. And tell me, did I hear right? Was there an extra incentive to you to get a podium there because of a bet from your engineer?
Yeah, my number 1 engineer, Noodle, said he would shave his head if I got a overall podium this year, so he's going to be bald hopefully at the end of the weekend.
Has he spoken to you since after the race?
Yeah, he has, and he still is going to shave his head, so that's good.
That's a great incentive. Really well done, Henry.
Thank you very much.
Thomas, well done. Another rookie podium. More points in the bag and a bit more consistency now coming through from you this season.
Yeah, it was good. A good race, really good start, so that's something to be impressed with for sure. I mean, got a bit unlucky yesterday, which is was just a bit annoying for, like you say, consistency, but it was still good. And nice to score some decent points after the disappointing result yesterday. Difficult track to overtake on, that's why it was important to get it done in the start, which I did well, so that's good.
Obviously a good sleep overnight, and I think about yesterday, you came back today very positive, which showed in the approach you had to that race.
Yeah, exactly. I think my race yesterday lasted about 10 metres, so happy to go the full length and also get some decent points.
How frustrating is it when that happens, Thomas? I mean, you were all raring to go, and like you say, 10 metres later your race is done.
Yeah, exactly right, but you prepare yourself so much for the race, you warm up, you go through everything, your mind's physically prepped, and it ends in 5 seconds. It's been unfortunate,
but the positive is more points in the bag and some real consistency now coming through for you this season. It's turning out quite nicely as we at the halfway stage.
Yeah, good result.
Well done.
Thank you.